And, back to working with IBM and everything, it's quite impressive, and you've now considered a high growth startup. But do you consider yourself still a startup?
I think, no. Sherry Coutu recently did the scaleup report, and we were very fortunate. Sherry Coutu in Silicon Valley comes to the UK, took me and 15 female CEOs to Silicon Valley last year to really help us prepare to scale and understand what growth looks like. So we went out and met Michelle Sandberg and Julia Hart, who set up Eventbrite, and we kind of went around and met these amazing women who have grown very, very, very fast companies, and it is a different process. When you look at your figures like I do right now, and you're in this crazy scenario where you're in 4-digit growth figures. I mean, it reflects the stage of your journey, but it's like, well, that's amazing.
Yes.
X many 1,000% growth. And the scale-up companies are in that place because they're moving out of that startup world into a new world. And it's actually quite difficult. It's harder to see. I find it's harder to see the path.
Yes.
It's harder to see the footsteps that are already ahead of you. You've got all the challenges that you had before, but they just get perhaps bigger and more complex. It's an incredible journey, it really, really is, but some of the things that you come to experience is perhaps your very first team or your very first product or, all the things that you did at the beginning and worked when you were bootstrapping a startup. They need revisiting, tweaking, proving. When you've got large enterprise paying customers, their demands are different, their expectations of you are different. You can't do the it's cool, let's break stuff because we're clever on a Friday afternoon or on the day before the biggest trading day. You have service level agreements. And in your first year as a startup, service level agreement is not something you're ever going to be worrying about. It was also, a monumental stage in our growth where quarter after quarter I was paying VAT out as opposed to reclaiming it in when VAT stopped being cash flow for the business. It was a marker in our growth.